Hello, I'm Maria Gobetti, and I'm going to take you through the steps that you will go through when you come to study here, the practical steps. When you come into a beginning class, the first thing you're going to have to learn is the stage or the camera, whichever we're working with, how to navigate it, how to make yourself comfortable. So we will work on endowing the set. We'll make sure that you are comfortable on any set that you ever walk on, and that you work on it and make it your own. And then we're going to be working on the repetition exercise, which is a way of seeing your partner. You know, if you can see your partner and not worry about yourself, just put all of your focus on your partner, you will automatically have feelings. You're having feelings sitting and listening to me now. I hope they're positive, but you are having them and they're going through you. So you don't have to work on having feeling. So you'll learn how to do relating exercises, and then you will learn how to prepare. Very, very many actors don't know how to prepare, and preparation will leave you emotionally ready to enter a scene. So you feel you belong in the world of the scene, whether it's a screenplay or a play. And that's very important. It's an awful feeling to be outside knocking, trying to get in. You will be in. Then we go from that to preparation and repetition together. Then we move into improv, which is really fun. Improv is a way, how should I put it, of doing a little teeny play. Just, you know, your 10-minute version of a play. You're given a side, your partner's given an opposing side, and you learn a lot of technique through improv. You learn what an opening moment is, you learn how to be prepared and then how to leave that alone and work with your partner, and what emotional freedom really means. All of the mistakes you're ever going to make, you make in improv. And it's a fun way of learning those mistakes so that when you hit a scene, all that you have left to do is to learn how to cut it into beats and to learn what to do with the lines. So it's a very simple but thorough process. It isn't instant coffee. It takes a little bit of time to learn, but you will learn it, and you'll learn it in small classes. Our classes are limited to 12 or 14. Occasionally we'll go over, but not really very often. And so you get to work in every class, and you get to see other people's work, and often it's a mix. There'll be a beginning class, but we might have a few intermediate people in it, or a few advanced people in an intermediate class. So you get to see all the steps unravel. And by the time you're through, you have a technique. It's our goal for you to have a technique that's not the Maria Gobetti technique or the Tom Ormeny technique, but your technique. So that when you go out and you try to do an audition or a scene, you're prepared and you know exactly what to do. And we do also cold reading so that you are prepared for the actual on-camera technique of cold reading or on-stage technique. So our goal is to make you secure, make you work hard. It is very honest work, very truthful. You're expected to dig in and use yourself thoroughly. But you come out on the other end with a technique that really works for you. Now, round about the time you've done 3 or 4 scenes, you really begin to feel like you know what you're doing, and you're going to know when you should go out and start auditioning. You'll feel secure. You'll feel you know your stuff. We do character and comedy last. And we do those in our advanced class and our master's classes. So that's work that is in-depth work in character, but we start with you being you first. How are you like this character? What is everything about you that is similar to the character? And then once you've got that worked out, then you move into what are the differences? And then you have an easier way of approaching character work, which is a lot of fun. And comedy we teach last. What is the saying? Dying is easy, comedy is hard. It's not hard, and it's a lot of fun. But it is something I think you should do later rather than earlier, and everybody wants to do it because it is so much fun. Our classes become very family-like. These people like each other, and they're there to help each other. It's not a competitive war zone. It's good, healthy competition, but the competition is to do the best, and you were encouraged by me, by Tom, and by your fellow students to go for it. Acting, as my husband likes to say, is a blood sport. And in the long run, you have to put everything you've got into it. But it's hard to do that until you have a technique and skills that will allow you to get out of the way of your talent. You have all the talent you're ever going to have when you come to us. We don't give you talent. We give you the means to free that talent, the technique that will allow you to fly as actors and really explore and create wonderful living roles.